a bench warrant arraignment in the matter of People versus Amanda Marion Jewell. Is that you?
Yes, it is.
I'm Judge Middleton. I'm here at the courthouse.
Mr. Middleton.
Your attorney.
I'm here today.
What's that?
I'm kind of curious why I'm here today. I was pretty sure I served my sentence out.
You never showed up for the sentence.
I was pretty sure I was released and I served my entire sentence for the entire in 2022.
That might have been in front of Judge Stutzman, but
nope,
in this case,
it was
file 212545.
You were the judge in the case.
All right. Well, in this case, you were charged with illegal entry.
Here, correct?
Yes. And the matter was set for sentencing.
I thought I'd already served my sentence.
On August 31st.
What's up, guys? Today we're thrown into the dramatic bench warrant arraignment of Amanda Marion Jewell, who thought she'd served her time. Judge Middleton's commanding People versus Amanda Marion Jewell collides with her stunned "I was pretty sure I served my sentence" moment, igniting immediate tension. This opening slice cracks open the power dynamic, leaving her confusion palpable in a room that demands answers.
I thought that's when I got out. 2022. I was here for like 60 days.
Let's go through the history of this. Ms. Casey Strong is here with us from the public defender staff, and I asked her to come in. All right, let's go back. On December 21st, you allegedly illegally entered
so in 2022, I was picked up and served the rest of the sentence.
Just wait. I'm going through this.
Okay.
And you got arrested and posted a bond in January of 2022.
Yep.
Attorney Timothy George was appointed to represent you, but he had a conflict, and the attorney then became Rhonda Ives. On July 13th of 2022, you got arrested for failing to appear, and you pled not guilty again. So I set the matter for an attorney pretrial for August 5th. Of 2022. You pled guilty to the charge on August 5th.
All right, guys, this is where the tangled backstory unravels. Between the December 21st unlawful entry and January bond postings, Amanda's case history explodes on screen. Attorney swaps, missed notices, and dissolving court dates. The rapid-fire recounting of arrests to plea hearings plunges us into a procedural vortex. Every skipped deadline and unanswered summons builds a towering case file that threatens to collapse around her.
So you trespassed on the house that Jamison Norman owned and allegedly trashed the place. You were in jail for 25 days. I gave you a PR bond and set the matter for sentencing for September 12th, which you promptly never appeared again whatsoever. So your bluster this morning is wasted. You were in jail for 25 days. You entered a plea. I let you out of jail, and you never showed up for the sentence. You never got sentenced.
I never got any notice to appear.
I told you in the courtroom. I may have even given you something. I told you the matter was set for sentencing on September 12th of 2022. I asked for victim input and a police report. Miss Norman was watching this house for her grandmother and contended that you or others trashed the place. So I set the matter for sentencing. I let you out of jail, and you paid me back by never showing up again.
Buckle up, guys. We're barreling into the no-show meltdown. After Amanda pled guilty on August 5th and her sentencing set for September 12th, she vanishes without a trace. Judge Middleton unloads a blistering reprimand, exposing how her silence and skipped hearings squandered his leniency. It's a brutal lesson in accountability. You can almost feel the judge's frustration reverberate through the gavel as the courtroom shifts on its axis.
I don't remember ever getting a notice to appear after
I
when I
told
was
you in
released.
the courtroom what the day was
But
to
I
be
didn't have
here.
I physically did not have a sheet that said I needed to return to the court.
Well, we sent it, which is the address that you gave me in the courtroom.
Well,
That was mailed to that address on
address
August
is no
31st.
longer, I cannot receive mail there.
All right, guys, brace yourselves for the tug-of-war over notice. Amanda claims she never received any court summons, blaming faulty mail and even a death threat in the parking lot. Judge Middleton cuts through the excuses, detailing mailed notices, attorney calls, and the victim's readiness. You'll see sparks fly as logic clashes with denials. This clash pulls back the curtain on how procedural formality can become a tool for both concealment and...
The house has been condemned.
So on that day, your lawyer tried to call you several times, had no contact with you since you got out of jail, and the complainant was present, ready to give information about your case.
Well, the complainant was in the parking lot when I left the jail that day and threatened my life.
All right.
Norma
Well,
is her name?
no. Her name is Jameson.
The woman that was watching the residence was in the parking lot that day when I left and threatened my life.
Okay. So
And I
anyway,
didn't have
you
to phone
never
or
called
anything
your
to
lawyer.
call, so
Your lawyer was unable to reach you, and you never showed up. So how did you get arrested last night?
I didn't get arrested last night. I was arrested on Sunday.
Where is that? So Sunday would have been February 10th, Super Bowl Sunday. How did you come to get arrested?
On my property.
Did they arrest you for something else, or did they just find there was
Yes.
this warrant?
They arrested me for something else. This popped up
And
when
then
I
found this.
was going to be let out.
All right. What was the charge in Kalamazoo?
A false charge of controlled substance, dangerous drugs, and I'm supposedly on the FBI list. Who knows why, but
All right. So is that, and then they were gonna bond you out, they found this warrant in St. Joe County.
Yep. This. And I need to get out of here as fast as possible because I'm trying to get my taxes paid on my house so I can start renovations.
Okay.
Before the 1st of March, definitely.
All right, very good. I'll set this matter for sentence, and hopefully we can get Miss Ives here. The first day I have is February 21st.
And I have court in Kalamazoo on the 21st. Do I have to stay in jail till this matter goes to court? I would think that since it's a misdemeanor, I wouldn't have to stay in jail.
You're mistaken. I'm not very happy with you. You blew off your sentencing date. You never called your lawyer. The complainant came twice. You're trying to bluster me to tell me that you already got sentenced and did a bunch of jail time. I did you a favor by letting you out of jail, and you promptly responded by...
Buckle up, guys. This is the plot twist you didn't see coming. Amanda's return to custody stems not from her prior case, but from an unrelated Michigan warrant uncovered when she sought release. Judge Middleton lays out the FBI list confusion, bond implications, and her frantic plans to manage property renovations statewide. Don't blink. or you'll miss the fallout. This revelation reshapes everything, reminding us that old actions can surface and define our...
Oh, I have a way to get here. Before I did not.
Well, you do now, because you have no bond. I'm going to deal with you on Tuesday, and I'm going to decide at that time whether to let you out on Tuesday or give you the balance of 93 days in jail. So you might want to work on your attitude a little bit. I'll have your lawyer, Rhonda Ives, here at that time. We'll have the complainant here. I'm going out of my way to set this as soon as I can on a date that your attorney is already scheduled to be here. Just because you're strenuous in your statement doesn't mean it's correct. The bottom line is, I let you out of jail. You blew me off. You never showed up. You never called your lawyer. Your lawyer couldn't call you. I told you the date in the courtroom. I mailed the notice to the address that you gave me. You've been AWOL for 2.5 years. So we'll deal with this on Tuesday. No, this is it. I'll see you Tuesday at 9 o'clock.
12. All right, guys, as our Raymond Marathon wraps up, Amanda learns her next hearing is set for Tuesday at 9, with no bond yet off the table. Judge Middleton lays down the ultimatum: respect court dates or serve the remaining 93 days. This final verdict cements the case's stakes, showing how every missed appointment can reverberate in a judge's final decree.